Look at who?
We look like toy cop cars, you know?
Christmas cop cars.
We got the escorts, so where are we with law enforcement? Are they telling us not to do it? I mean,
no, this is not. No. So this is where we're at. Funeral escorts, they're not saying we can and can't do them. They're saying we can. In fact, they sat me down and said they want one in the front, one in the back.
Oh shit, so that's 4 people now.
So
it's just that Sandy won't do that.
This is the thing.
What if the funeral cars in the back?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me finish speaking, and then we'll go from there. I put together some things in my head, and I was kind of hoping that I would have supervisors here to kind of go over it. But the sheriff's office, they want me to just be bashed. They're bashing me. They're displaying my sex offender thing like it's like it was yesterday.
But they're not giving details of the actual trial, so...
Right. Here's the other thing. I know everyone believes the cops are good, but they literally lied on my charging affidavits, so that way it showed that I did those crimes after Windermere. And if you bond out on one charge and then you commit new crimes after this charge, the judge cannot let you bond out. And in fact, at first, she said, I'm not going to give you a bond. I'm going to revoke your bond.
I saw that.
And then she listened to me, and I'm like, Your Honor. And she read it, and she said, there is something wrong with what they're saying. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to let you keep your bond, blah, blah, blah. Let me out.
Is this why you called me the other night to get hold of his wife?
So,
that's what you told me to do, too.
We aren't going to do charity events anymore, no matter what the situation or stipulation or situation or anything goes. At this point, I don't know what to do. I don't want to put anyone in danger, and I don't want to put situations at hand. So what my idea is we take 3 cars to every funeral, 3 motors to every funeral, or depending on how big it is, and we do. The last car will go out and hold the intersection so everyone leaves. The last car will probably be the supervisor from now on. They'll call the last car. The lead car will be in front. You'll let 10 or 15 cars out. Then the next car will fall in. Then they'll let 10 or 15 cars out. And then the last car will go. Or if they hire 4 or 5 of us, with just 10 or 15 cars will go out, and then we'll put a unit. 10 or 15 cars, then we'll put a unit. 10 or 15 cars, then we'll put a unit. And then that way, we're driving down the line in a straight line, one in front of the other, and we're not.
See, that's going to be the issue.
So we're going to have
the idea is good with like 7 to 10 cars in between each metro unit. The problem's going to happen is the minute the second car passes and that thing turns red, look at that. Some knucklehead is going to stop.
Right.
In the funeral, you know what's going to happen.
Right.
And that's where we're going to get screwed up.
That's where we're going to lose it. So, the funny thing is Sergeant Fiddler said what they would be willing to do is let 3 of us go in front, 1 in back, and then as we go through the intersection, 1 will fall out and then stop, which is dangerous.
Aren't you supposed to shut down the intersection before the funeral?
Okay, did you get this in writing?
Technically,
nothing's in writing.
I mean, that's the thing. You gotta get that in writing, man. I mean, I know
they're never gonna.
You need to email him, get it in an email, do something. I mean, I'll talk to your attorney and see.
He's right though. They will not do it.
They won't do it no matter what
because they don't want to take the liability to say, "Hey, we told you to do it."
And they can turn around and just say, "We didn't say that."
Yeah, but I mean,
then technically we don't have to go by it.
And they took my phone, which has the recording.
Of them saying that?
Yeah, here's the next best part. They pulled me over in the tow truck. I had warrants. I wasn't committing new crimes.
See, that's why.
Wait, what? You had a warrant?
No, don't you see why it said arrested twice? He wasn't arrested twice, right?
Yeah, I saw that because the 2
But they said twice. They didn't pull him over. I saw when. Remember, his shirt said recovery. And
I saw that. We saw the metro.
I knew he
Metro
wasn't on the
towing
motorcycle.
I was driving the tow truck. I have been for 3 days. I've been doing the tow truck, and the warrant squad, I saw them too. They got behind me. I started calling Rania and everything. Anyways, long story short.
So I knew.
So they pulled me over, and the tow truck wasn't involved in any crime. I had a warrant. So they searched the vehicle, and then they took my bag. And in my bag was my cell phones and my tablet and my wallet. So I have absolutely, positively no money, no credit cards, nothing.
They kept your wallet?
Yep.
And what's the reason for keeping the wallet?
They keep my bag. And I said, what are you taking my bag for? And he's like, oh, for evidence. And I said, but the truck wasn't used in a crime. And my bag has nothing for evidence. And he's like, oh no, I'm just going to hang on to it. Here's the best part. I go to jail. Rania's watching my phone because she can't figure out why my phone GPS signal is going from the sheriff's office to the office. So that means they went in my bag, found my phone, and looked at my GPS maps to find out where my office was.
Did they go for it?
And then they went to the office at 9 o'clock at night, took pictures, and looked around.
Wow.
Wait, 9 o'clock at night?
They don't have a warrant.
What day though?
The day that
we
I
have
got
cameras.
arrested,
We have cameras though.
they took the hard drive.
Well, we can still review it.
Can we?
Right
On
now,
the
can't
app.
you?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. I looked at it yesterday when they were
Well, because
Yeah, but did it record it? Did your app record it?
I can't record because the
No, it records-
files are too big.
on there, but because Stutter was at the office,
Right.
I was on the phone with Stutter. Stutter freaked out, so the sheriff's all pulled up.
Yeah.
I called him. I said, check the cameras right away.
Yeah, but
see if.
they didn't until they took the cameras. Then
Yeah, but that wasn't until like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock though.
okay. So can
But
we?
not 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Can we review
Take that back.
the live action?
Not right now. It's not
When they
bad.
start taking things out. When we were on the phone,
They took the cameras.
No.
They took his
3
time.
o'clock, around 3 o'clock. It had to be around 3 o'clock.
They didn't present anybody with a
They
warrant.
presented the
Yeah, they
warrant when they searched the office.
They presented
Here's the
it
thing.
with Stutter,
The
and they
next
made him read it.
morning, but they didn't know where the office was unless they went into my bag and my phone and used my phone.
How'd
to
they
find
break the
GPS.
code of your phone?
I don't have a
Yeah,
code.
but then you
Yeah.
say that you just got a business license with that address.
Never did.
Oh, so that might fuck us up.
So
How did you know that?
You
Oh.
told me. Remember you were like
You're so
that.
suspicious.
No, you said you weren't gonna get one, and then when someone came to the office, you was like, I gotta. When the news, the Spanish
we were-
news got there.
Cause we were
He was
asking.
like, I gotta file it now.
I was like, how the
news
fuck
is
did
there.
they find out and all this stuff? And he was like, well, he said that they probably found out because he just applied for the business license.
Right, but here's the thing. Hypothetically, I did that. Let's say.
Uh-huh.
Okay. They didn't leave me until 5 o'clock, so they didn't call the business office and get the address that night. And why didn't they get it before? They took my phone and went through my phone and pulled up that
So you
address.
have Metro address in your phone?
No, I have.
So on your GP.
my GPS.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Oh.
It's like the iPhone. Like what we
Yeah,
do.
I
But,
never
legal
keep
as
that up to
hell.
date just
yeah,
for reasons
me
like
neither.
this.
So
I
what's
took
going to be
mine
done about that?
My phone still thinks my home is all the way in
Here's
Pittsburgh,
meeting with me
Pennsylvania.
next
so-
Wednesday. So, but
No,
that's the
Tony.
thing. Yeah, that's Tony. So that's the
Oh, my
thing
almost
is if
ran.
they got that, whatever they get from the office will be
Thrown out.
thrown out. That's poisonous fruit of a tree. So
Quite large
But they
computer.
can use it in the background. It can't be used against him. So this is stuff they've got the knowledge now
Yeah, and log in.
But they can't
download
use
the whole
it
app
against
again
him.
and try it that way.
in a
I'll
trial.
try. I'll try today.
They took your tablet too?
They took everything. So I
you
don't know.
said you need some money.
Yeah, I do actually. Now's the time.
I'll buy you breakfast.
We'll pull them over.
That's right. What was that show, Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man?
yeah.
They pulled over their
We'll be on the
truck.
news, all right. Listen, we got a squad car right here.
Right in the
Got a squad
garage,
car
right
there,
there.
and then a squad car right there. You got lights on your car, right? All right, there you go. We
Take it
good.
down.
Right in the garage, right there. You heard?
Well,
If I
I'm
get,
fighting family issues right now, too. Believe me.
oh, I'm not gonna even tell her. Oh, look, hey, you might want to start running.
Yeah, hold
You got
on.
your running shoes on, right? Oh, there you go.
Hey, you notice he's dressed light.
Like, he looking.
He's like, County, I got a Metro Olympic.
Please be advised.
So,
yeah, let's talk about the serious shit before
yeah,
he comes.
seriously. At the end of the day, guys,
Randall.
Are you coming?
ASAP.
I need everyone to stay. Alan's gonna stay. He says Spaz is gonna stay. She says, but they didn't show up. So,
Spaz just had to drop off her friend. She didn't get home till 7:30.
okay.
And she has to drop off Nick at 3.
So who quit so far
She
than
works
that
at
you know of?
5.
No, well,
I just found like KC
I'm done
quit.
for a while.
Casey, what?
KC quit?
What?
He did?
Told me he quit. That he left the Wawa and went to the office and turned it and just left.
No, he was sick.
Wait,
Supposedly quit.
Supposedly,
Yeah.
hold on. What?
You
I heard
quitting
that
too?
shit.
I'm done.
Forever.
I gotta really
Think about this.
No, it's my wife. She saw it and said,
I
"What
know,
is
all
this?"
my family.
Yeah, my mother called me at 6 o'clock in the morning. And
mother-
I know, you
work.
woke me up.
My sister,
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
my
These people
sister
just
that
mind their
lives
own
in
business.
Chicago called me.
Thing is guys,
Chicago?
and Ken, I'll talk to your wife if she's willing to talk to me.
Oh, she ain't
But-
willing to do anything right now.
But at the end of the day, we're not breaking the laws.
Yeah, I
If
lied.
anything, we're going
I
by
lied.
the
I
law.
lied to my mom right now. I told her I was going to the hotel for a meeting.
Yeah, we're
That she's,
we're not breaking any laws, guys. And
No one knows I really work this job, so.
at the end of the day, it's
That's a damn lie.
if you
You don't know
guys
the name.
maybe we'll go back to yellow shirts.
Go back to Lynn
That was my next question. What did they say about our tire?
They don't like it, but they're not saying it's illegal. But we can go back to yellow shirts if you guys want.
So
for a
take the
while.
pepper ball guns off.
You know, you had a
I would say.
a couple of years ago or a year ago about changing the uniform.
It ain't illegal.
I victim.
That ain't illegal.
Would it be different if we
Yeah, now
had
it's back.
the military style pants with the gym shoe type boot, you know?
So
And
basically EMS.
kinda, I'm wondering, that would be a little less on the scale, but we're still professionally dressed.
Right.
The shirt, yeah, maybe go back to the yellow shirt. There's no police department.
Why don't we wear the proper colors of the lights? We have purple shirts.
Nah, I ain't wearing no purple shirt.
The thing is,
Barney Patrol.
we gotta be taken seriously.
That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm all for dressing like Dudley Do-Right if it would get them off
I like
our
the
back.
highlight shirt. I never
But
had a
we're not
problem
going to be
with the
taken
highlight shirt.
serious. Is the problem.
I mean, technically, by law, we are in intersections we're supposed to be wearing.
We're supposed to have high visibility. I always argue that with him, but he always said the sheriff's office said this in the meeting. Captain Kruger and
Okay, but we
Major
don't
Round, Dickhead or whatever the hell it was.
We don't even have vests in the cars. Technically, if we are in an intersection by law, we all.
You work at the sheriff's office?
No.
See this
I
shit.
can't pat her down. She's a girl.
I'll pat it down. I'll take the charge. No problem. Let's see.
Oh, he got a quick feel.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Hey,
Again,
I felt the nipples. The nipples.
You could be like, remember that day we were at the fucking mall? I got the Dutch Star.
and then he'll go to jail for it. You guys get out of here. You're going to jail.
They
So
won't even know your name. Like,
I'm a minor. You touch me.
So do you want
what the
like
fuck? I'm more of a minor
the
than
whole
you are.
duty belt? They're not
See
saying
now,
it's
now
illegal.
here's now. I know you're not going to like it, but here's my
So
suggestion.
no more
Take
vests.
the duty belt off.
Drop the duty belt for a while because they really zoomed in on
Well,
that.
probably looks good on
With now listen to me, quiet for a minute. They really zoomed in on that. He was carrying a ballistic vest, and that I understand. I get that.
The duty belt when they
But
took
the
the
duty
picture.
belt with, and they had the battalion, a BB gun. They said he was carrying a BB gun.
It's not a BB.
Everybody thinks.
But then again, this is sensationalizing. Oh, you got this dick walking around with a BB gun.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Handcuffs, and then
No, he's right. I think you told me.
the mace.
Yeah.
So
Technically, by
My-
law, it is exposed. We are.
I
allowed
understand that, and you get it. We all get it.
To. Oh, this is a
My suggestion would be, at this point, drop the duty belt, go to the yellow shirt, and maybe just go to a couple of pairs of BDUs in blue or something like that. Well, they gotta be
Do we wear
not this.
khakis? I look great, khakis.
How about
Not
this?
khaki.
How about this? How about we just go to like? Why don't we just go back to like how you first started before? Just D belt. Nothing in the pouches, no nothing.
No, because think about this. You get pulled over and you had an empty duty belt on. That looks worse.
Oh, look at that. What's that right there? See it, man?
Yeah, stop.
No, look, they just stopped.
In my opinion,
Parking
so
spot.
long.
in my opinion, an empty duty belt looks worse. Because now, why are you wearing an empty duty belt?
I mean, what
are you trying to give?
Let's
Well, listen, how about this? Stay away from motors. Pull motors for a while and just stick in the cars.
You can't do it.
We don't have enough cars in
we do.
Orlando.
Oh yeah, we don't if we have multiple
Multiple
escorts.
escorts.
The thing is, in how Orlando is set up, if we go across that line, bro, we're getting, like, I know Winter Park will literally be like, no.
Well, the park was always cool with us, but
They still are.
All I know.
I mean, now every agency.
Well, right now it's Orange and Windermere.
No, now it's every agency.
I'm just saying,
I'll say
because
that's
you have to realize
I
where
talked to
we,
Windermere yesterday. And there's nothing.
you have to realize where we're doing these escorts, like in our face right now, our name of our company. They see us over a yellow line. We could even show them what the mayor said. They're still going to be like,
Doesn't matter what the mayor said. The mayor doesn't make law.
exactly.
Yeah,
true.
but the
They make the
judges
ordinance.
do.
The
And
judges
see, here's
do.
the thing, and that's what I
Well,
said.
they enforce the law.
The
They don't
judges
make
have
it.
said over and over that what we're doing is legal. So what we need to decide, I agree with taking the guns off so that way they stop crying like bitches. But I don't believe that we should take the whole belt off.
How about we just wear it on the actual belt instead of a duty belt?
What? The pepper ball?
No, like just everything on a normal belt.
That's the same thing as carrying a fucking duty
but
belt.
it's on my clothes.
That
Well,
looks,
now,
now you
wait,
look
just
like a
wait
raggedy
minute.
security officer.
Now just
Look,
think.
look.
Let's think about this. He's kind of onto something.
But you have to
Is
lace
there
all
something?
that shit through while
Well,
you're
no.
lacing
If
it.
there's something that is not a technical duty belt, I just have a couple things on my belt.
For my protection.
Is it
First aid
arguable
kit,
more
like,
than
like Universal?
because they focused on duty belt and the equipment he had. This way, say if somebody gets pulled over, I'm not wearing a duty belt. I just have a pepper spray canister and whatever you feel you would need to be safe with.
Because that's for our protection. Like, if I get hit
And I agree with the vest. You
and I go
can't-
flying,
I don't. They had really no reason to bring up the vest other than he's impersonating a cop because he had a ballistic vest. Well, no, he's trying to save his ass is what he's trying to do.
I'd rather
So
not get shot.
if you need to wear it, I'll always wear motor
What's
armor.
funny is what you don't realize is I had, when I went down my first time.
Oh, they said pocket knives, and they brought all that up.
Yeah, everything.
Like a pocket knife is illegal, but they
think-
brought it up.
The only thing that they bring up was
it's
the
not bigger than
tourniquet
your hand.
to save a life.
Yeah,
So, at the end of the day, when I went to the hospital, the doctor told me, because there was a giant gaping hole in my vest.
I remember that.
Had I not been wearing my bulletproof vest, my handlebar would have went through my lung and I would have probably died.
That vest, you should have seen how God.
We're not talking about your blood.
So the point is I'll always wear a vest, no matter it's a motorcycle or a uniform.
And that they can't put down for you. You're protecting yourself.
At the end of the day, we'll take the guns off. We can, you don't have to.
It's legal. No, I'll take it off.
I don't know.
Well, now we've discussed that. I've discussed with 3 agencies now about these taser laws. Florida changed them in January. The line above it says it's illegal. The line right below it says it's legal for self-defense. Now, they're going to take that first
Well, it
line.
depends on what kind of class taser you have. So if your shit's shooting at you.
Well, I'm talking about the M26, what I have.
No, we got.
And I've talked to Florida, the Florida agency of
FDLE.
Yes. I've called them, the people that manufactured the taser, and they're saying, well, they manufactured it. Oh, well, our lawyers. And I wrote back, are your lawyers going to bond me out and go to court? Oh, we can't be responsible. Okay, there you go. So you don't believe your own laws then. So what you're putting out there. And then I talked to, somebody in Tallahassee. But they said they didn't, they say it's very confusing. But it's not confusing when I get pulled over.
It's always a gray area.
It's always a gray area until you get pulled over. Then they say it's illegal.
Yeah.
So then talk to me. I mean, floor's open. What do you guys think about
I think we need to.
staying in a straight line or
No, that's too. You are risking your business.
So we're gonna have the next lane open, the next lane next to us open.
It'll be live until we get to an intersection and somebody pulls out and stop that lane, which is.
And then we have to
That's-
remember.
Is that what they
dangerous.
want? The sheriff's always want? The sheriff's always want that?
that's their idea.
That's
Okay,
dangerous for us
so
though.
You have to realize, since we are in this lane, we get to an intersection,
I know.
and we can't control who's coming in and out.
Is it okay for us to ease out of the lane, even though you said
can't break
3 in the
that
front? If we ease over to the next lane right before, a little like 50 feet, 100 feet before we get to the light, so that way they'll see us merging over and we can stop that and have time to stop that without us jumping right there and somebody slamming on brakes.
Yeah, we could, but I don't think that that's gonna work.
But they don't want us holding
No traffic.
no traffic.
No,
But a funeral does hold traffic. That's
No,
the
I mean they don't want us
problem.
holding any lights.
But a funeral has the right of way.
Right. But they want you to use. They
Unless
want
it's
you.
in writing,
They expect you to
I think
have
you should just
common
talk about
sense knowledge. Like, hey, you know the procession's going by, but they don't want us at the lights because
No, they
technically
don't.
we're directing traffic. Then that's why they're saying because of the fact that we're directing traffic and
By law, we are.
we're in uniform
Yeah, but see, here's
with
the
emergency
thing.
lights.
How about just be in traffic just like Curtis and just don't get out of the car, don't.
The problem is what happens when you see that car coming at you.
Or
I don't disagree with anything you're saying, but there's always going to be a circumstance that's going to. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to go in an intersection and I've tried to be neutral, and here they come. The day you guys saw me, they pulled right out in front of the funeral. Remember? I'm sitting right there. Finally, I looked at him. I looked at her.
Finally have a balls
Bam!
to tell a car
Right in front of the funeral. Remember that? So then I had to put my hand
tell
up.
a car, no, you wait here, funeral go around. You saw that shit. I finally got my shit down. God.
I don't know because you said
yeah,
he okay.
the
with
first one going down
somebody
this time
popping
around.
out to hold it, but it's just the popping out.
How are the
Oh,
funeral
you're a second
homes
from the military.
about limiting
That's what
cars?
That means
Immediate family, grandpa, grandma, make it like a 15-car escort.
we'll work on that.
Because anything more than that is just any escort I've watched on YouTube, they literally have no more than 20 cars, if that. They're literally like 10 cars. Safer, much safer. Are the funeral homes going to buy into that? Don't know. The problem is we made our name on taking 100
Right now?
cars.
Yeah,
Feels nice. Fuck.
Now,
totally.
if you're
Like
selling them,
nipples are
well, I can give you the same services, but you can only have 10 or 12 cars. And you're going to have to pay for 3 of us now.
Here,
Simple as that.
ASAP
Or I simply cannot stay safe and stay out of the police's bullseye. Now, maybe someone like Sandy, maybe the ones that you've worked with a lot, will understand that. Sandy wanting to take a cut, then she's going to have to lose her cut if she wants an escort. And get a
Honestly,
third
nothing's in
party.
writing. So, we technically, it's all hearsay. So, like, you know, we had verbal agreements with Tony. This is that same situation.
I agree.
It's gonna bite you in the ass eventually.
Right, and
So
you know how
honestly-
it's gonna bite me in the ass is somebody's gonna slam into one of you guys, or they're gonna slam into the funeral, and it's gonna bite me in
Then
the
they gonna
ass.
sue.
Right.
Exactly.
That's why I don't
So-
like that whole waiting until the last
I agree.
minute to
So,
jump
honestly,
over to shut down the intersection.
agree.
We
I don't
should
like
not
that.
risk just
But that's
over
what they
a verbal.
want. And the minute that happens, when we get in the accident,
Quote
he's going to be
I
liable
honestly
for
think
it.
we should still save our ass. We need to be more careful.
All right, so
we
then-
need to only go 5 over the speed limit.
I say we do the same thing we have been doing, but if we come up to a red light, we sit at it, we wait, we don't flush traffic. If the light cycles and they're not in it, we wait. The light cycles, we have to wait again. Got to stop using the sirens. Totally.
Can you take that wire out?
I don't even really use mine.
And she's right. She has a very good point.
Because, like,
I
I've
would
slipped
just at
before
least
you.
disconnect the wire.
But you have to
hide it.
realize if you turn it to the right, there's all the other ones.
You can't disconnect.
bro.
Can't
Just take
can't
the whole
disconnect-
knob out.
Yeah, that
You
would
gotta
be
do
the
like
only
how when I
Take
first
the knob
started.
off
To the
that one,
power
take the knob off
package,
of the
there's
manual.
not a separate wire that
all
goes to a
tools in
relay.
90 days. when I
See, on
first
mine, on my
started,
bike,
I had to
I
drive the
disconnected
cars
my
with the air
siren
horn.
and just tucked the wire because it's a separate, it's
I
different
graduated
switches,
from that
so I still have full air horn. But the switch, the switch that gives the
graduated
siren,
second there.
I have
Second bed,
disconnected.
second escort.
I mean,
I remember when I first started training starters, I was like, yeah, we use the
We
siren.
just got
And I
the
was like,
beat.
what?
That way a cop can go
Well,
up and
you got
push any
rocks in
button he
his
wants,
pocket.
and the siren's not going to go off.
Well,
I mean, I get your point. You thinking logically and you thinking smart. I mean, the legal way, the way that they kind of.
But it's unsafe.
I get, yeah.
Okay.
And it's not what the legal statement says. Because
It's what they want. It's what they want.
That's what come on guys. That's what Corporal Ramsey and Sergeant Fiddler wants.
Okay, nothing's
Because
in writing.
because the judges have, and you've seen it for 10 years or 6 years. How long you been here?
7 years.
8 years. 8 years. The judges do not agree with that. They say the word facilitate says we can move around to keep them safe. Judges have said that over.
Oh, we've never gotten a ticket.
Right.
That's your proof in the pudding right there. And
Right.
that's why I think they're using the tool of impersonating.
Right.
Okay, no judge will do this for us. We'll get him for that.
Right.
Honestly, I think it's even more of a liability, and you're going to lose people, and you're going to lose contracts.
Here's the
Twice
thing.
with
Let me tell you exactly.
it. First accident, you're losing all your
Come
contracts.
here.
Oh. Keep touching us for why you don't touch Drew and Kara?
Hey, I feel like let you jiggle that time.
Listen,
Because he's black and this one got this fucking.
I already patted him
Yeah.
Oh,
down.
he probably got the most fucking
Listen,
wire. Look at this shit he got
He
on.
literally went
I
elbow
actually-
deep in their balls. Smell your hand.
Hey, I'm cold right now,
it
so
bad that I was
you may
kinda
not
turned
find
on?
it.
So,
It's cold right now, you may not find it.
oh, see, I found Drew's. I was like, oh.
He's black, yeah. BBC, I'm just kidding.
Gang.
Did you hear Kendo?
Yeah, when I grabbed Ken, he was like, ooh, I like that. So,
It's been a while.
You're not wrong.
Wait, hold on, let me do somebody laugh.
I don't know who that was.
anyways, listen, I forgot what I was going to say.
You were going to say something
Velcro
important
that
before
front.
they start.
Before you started,
Okay, in my opinion, I think how we're doing it.
you said you
Perfectly fine.
were about to
Just
tell us,
tighten
you
up a
said
little bit.
you're gonna, a way of doing things. You said this is like
Okay, but what are you going to tighten up? Because we're
before you
pretty
started
tight as
touching
it
us.
is. What are you going to tighten up?
We'll
No,
start
no,
wearing
and
the
I'm
yellow
asking a
shirts.
serious
We'll wear
question.
the yellow shirts. We'll take the guns off.
It's too much of a liability to get to the same.
We'll keep doing it the same way we've been doing it. But, oh, that's it. No directing traffic at all.
No.
Not even
Not
cars
even
that are going
someone
to come
cuts
to
in the
us.
funeral, in the cuts in the funeral.
Someone
just
cuts in
say.
your last car, boom,
Yep,
right there.
that's it.
Let's
If
go.
they get into the funeral, the only time that we can actually say or do something is if that person cuts in and then stops at the red light. Then we can say, come on, man, come on.
I wouldn't even do that. I would say,
no.
no, here's what you say.
Come on, man.
Sir,
This Alan. Hello?
So I can't even point. Can I do the Disney thing?
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't do that.
You want me to put him on speakerphone?
Sure.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
If
You hear me?
Hey, buddy, what's up? We just talking about how you working for Vidler. So listen, I've talked to all the funeral homes. They're all on our side. So we have funerals, we have work. We're trying to figure out who's quitting and who's not. So, are you with us or are you out? Okay. We're going to go back to yellow shirts, though, for a little while and see if maybe that helps. We're going to take the guns off. We are going to change the way we do escorts a little bit, but not by much. We're not going to take as many cars, and we're going to, you know, not go so fast. Yeah? Are you there? What do you think?
I mean, we just gotta try it out.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we get. If we get stopped this time, just ask them, okay, what we doing wrong now?
Yeah. Now, what are we doing
here's-
wrong
We gotta
now?
take something else off.
Here's my suggestion for somebody that goes into the funeral. I don't even know if we can go up beside them and drive while we're doing it, but say, excuse me, you've entered a funeral. When you can, you need to leave. Now, you're not directing him.
That's what I've been
Most of the time, I always do anyways. I'm like, you're in a funeral.
Right, yeah, but you can't, you gotta even be nicer than that. Because I think these people truly don't know. I don't think they're aware half the time. I really don't.
What does it look like I'm doing?
And, well, that's just it. So what you gotta do is go up to them and say,
Are you impersonating me right now?
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Right, yeah, that's what I've been doing, Ken. I
I saw it live.
We're moving. I'll be like, you're in the funeral. You can't just
Talking about the video
right away.
And that way you're not directing him.
Yeah.
You're not
But look
ordering.
what I'm fucking
You're
doing.
asking.
Fuck boy.
I just need you to get out when you can.
He going like this.
Try and be polite. Try and get him out. And most of the time, they'll get, 9 times out of 10, I think
And then
they're
all I hear in the
surprised.
background
They're like,
from
oh, I'm in a
the
funeral?
news reporter.
Seriously? You
Jeremy
didn't
claims that that's not him and one of his employees. I'm like,
completely unaware. So
I'm like, yeah.
that's my suggestion about if you're going to do any kind of directing.
Yeah. So, when you said kind of keep it like we've been doing, is that like when you say the two of us is in front and then one of us move up a little bit to get into that intersection?
Yeah, we'll make
like
sure
that?
we're taking the intersections. If it goes red before we get there,
We just sit at
sit.
We just sit and wait for
Yeah.
it to cycle. I mean, it gives us time too to get the funeral together.
Tighten up.
Because to be honest with you, no offense. I mean, not to be racist or anything, but the Haitians,
They don't drive good.
they
at
fucking, that's like our main risk right there are the
Yeah.
Haitians.
Yeah.
Nobody else. Sandy's, Pax Villa, Postels, all of them, they always we're always having issues with them. So
Did
I mean,
you say you have a director that's all constantly aggravated that
You
we
still
don't
there,
have
Alan?
enough people?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, they got over that, but you know, I'll talk to them.
That's just because they're not willing to pay for more.
Right.
They want
well, yeah, they're being cheap because
Well, that's just
they
it.
want
And
to grow with
like
their
I
business.
said, we to be safe for us, we just can't take as many cars.
Right.
We just can't.
All right, so here's
one's got out of that truck.
since Alan's on, here's some real talk. I don't need to talk to Alan, but listen up, real talk. They did this to my wife. They did this.
Hurry up and say it.
They did this to my wife. Okay. They play, and you guys know, they play the good guy, and then they're gonna tell you I said this, or Ken said this, or Drew said this. They swore up and down that these two were telling on me, and
Did they?
the only reason why I knew they were lying,
They said, who said what?
you two were telling on me. What's up, man?
Oh my, can you take your shirt off?
Yeah, you might want to take that off.
Oh my God, bring all this attention over here.
So that's the same one they've been working on the brakes.
So they played.
So they played that these two were snitching on me, and then
The two that high.
They told you or Rania that?
they're both.
Okay, the two, one that spent $5,000 on a lawyer, and two, the other one that fucking spent.
Right. So listen.
You want to see my bank account? I'll show you my bank account.
My point is in the same point I made to
sheriff's
Rania. Listen, the point is, and the same point I made to Rania, is they play that game where they're your friend, and then they turn it and they say, "Hey, Jeremy said this," or Jeremy told me, Ken, that you've been running sirens and cutting into red lights, and Drew, you had a real gun, and blah blah blah. Let me tell you something, guys. They're telling you they're gonna do that, and then they're gonna try to get you to say things because it's gonna come. Because the videos they have, it's got nobody's faces. And let me tell you something. They got video of you. They got video of you. They got video of me. They don't have any video of you. But I'm gonna tell you right now. At the end of the day,
I'll go ball. Shit.
At the end of the day, they have videos, but they don't have anybody's faces and they have nobody's names.
Yes, too far away.
So what they're doing is they're asking, and they took the computer and showed my wife. She said like 35 minutes worth of videos. I was like, "Is that your husband? That's your husband, right? It just looks like him, and that sounds like him." And here's the
They're
thing.
wanting her to say something.
Right, because here's the thing. If she says, "Oh, that's my husband," then guess what they'll say? Your Honor, we don't see him, or your jury, we don't see him, but his own wife of 15 years confirmed that that's his voice or that's him. I'm telling you. So my point is,
We technically don't work there.
you don't.
That's why.
Your contractor.
So
I'm not even contracted.
my point is
Volunteer.
I said that to the Ramsey. Oh, yeah, then you're a very good friend. Yes, I am.
yeah.
I'm saying I volunteer
I do.
because I don't.
I'm gonna get the President's Award for volunteer.
Mexican SWAT team.
Yeah, that's probably you see. Y'all better stop fucking playing around.
Listen. Let's tighten up. So
yeah.
the point is if they come to you,
I ain't talking.
we do funeral escorts. You know, I'm not going to tell you what to say because then technically by Florida law, if I tell you what to say and technically you're already, Alan, I already know you're working undercover. ASAP, we fucking know you are. So, if I tell you what to say, then I'm tampering with a witness per Florida statute.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm not telling you what to say. I'm just telling you that
You called them over?
That's a SWAT team right there.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking SWAT team.
do you think
And security coming? Oh, yep. You know we going down. This is a takedown, yep. Oh,
they're all gonna hop
they
off?
got the mask on.
They're all
and
gonna
too.
hop off at the same time?
No. He's behind your car.
Okay, so okay. You guys, you understand, if they call you or talk to you, I promise you, as God is my witness, hey, wallahi,
But who?
wallahi,
Oh.
listen to me, hey, if they say that Jay said this or this about you,
Believe
it's
it.
bullshit.
Oh.
Believe it.
Oh shit.
It's bullshit. Because I don't talk. And when they were doing that at the sheriff's office the other day, they were asking questions and this and that.
Do they even know all your employees?
Yes, they do. Because there's somebody that is snitching. Open your arms.
Oh, I got ticketed, so they know me.
Oh, they know me. They got my ID.
They know me.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
I just got a Florida ID. My
fucking
name's
got-
Took a
spelled.
picture, you
I just
Hello.
got
I got cuffed and I fell down on the fucking floor as they were cuffing me.
So wait,
my ID, my Florida ID, my name's spelled wrong.
It's right in there.
here's the thing. I know for a fact it's not repo. I was thinking it was, but then unless he did it on purpose, he pointed at somebody in a picture that's fat and white and said repo, nurse. I was like, that's not repo. That's not nurse. So
Who was it?
You know, that could have just been a little, like, hey, no,
Right.
that's actually not them. That's
Right.
for you to say.
right.
For you to identify who they
So
are.
I didn't say anything. But
So who they pointed at? That's what I wanted to know.
Black and white.
Was it that picture I told you about that I wasn't in? That
Yeah.
Villa was asking me. He was like, "Hey, I see
The
all
one
your
of
buddies
me
here,
and you,
I
the
want you." I
UCF
was like,
PD uniform?
No lie, no lie. He showed a picture of charity event that you guys
Pants?
did. And
Well, Pence quit.
he was like, "Where are you?"
Quit?
I was like,
Well, file.
Yeah.
"I don't know where I was, but I
Did he
wasn't there
quit?
that day."
or did he just
Yeah.
disappear? Like disappear.
So see, they're doing their homework. They're
Yeah.
doing their homework.
He hasn't
Wait, was
asked
the
for his
picture
money
nice?
either, right?
Was my hair nice?
From his
I
last
don't.
two
I
pages.
can't
His
recall
last
the finger
page.
end of it.
And you know what's funny is
I just feel like they don't even know who I am.
somebody just told me it was you.
What?
Just told me Stutter said that they sat him down and said, no, that's not what you get paid. You get paid for 50 for the first one,
Yeah, I told you,
25
yeah.
for the
They knew about
back,
his pay.
the next
Oh,
one,
they knew
15
about
for an
that.
additional assist.
Oh, they told
So
Sutter
they
that.
knew
Yeah,
all
yesterday.
That's
That
interesting.
builder said they have an informant
How they know that?
works on Metro. So, well, they could be lying, but that's what he's going
I mean, see, that's the part that we don't know. They could be lying, or they could really have an informant, or spoke to a former employee here that knows the way we operate.
They
Right,
signed another
or it was
contract.
somebody that came to try to get a job and we interviewed him and we told him that.
Or all them people too that we fucking have shadow for a day and then they never
Wait,
come back.
come
Well, you
back.
had a couple of
I mean-
cops that did that
Right.
years ago.
I mean, Kung Pao made me a little confused.
Yeah,
He was like
I was surprised that
security or something,
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
he?
no.
federal officer.
He just looked.
So guys, at that point in juncture, we have escorts, I need employees, I need staff.
Well, today's Friday.
Yeah, you didn't go to the cemetery last night.
How's that supposed to go?
In your car, if you didn't want to take one of the cruisers.
Oh, I didn't.
It's
I
whatever.
didn't know if it had been watched. I don't know.
We're not doing anything illegal. You're parking in a parking lot.
Okay, so technically, isn't that security?
No.
What's
No.
today too?
Say your parking duty.
You heard?
And
Oh, that's a thing? Parking duty's a thing?
No, you
Say
can wear a
you're a parking
uniform, but
attendant.
all you have to do is say you're doing parking. Here's the thing. To be doing security, although you're a bad example because you fucking said we could carry guns. To be doing security or doing security illegally, there has to be a contract. It can't,
That says?
right.
Oh.
And we don't have contracts. We're not doing security. We're not walking the
You have to be a
property
B
and
licensed agency.
scanning things and stuff like that. We're just at the property. Yeah, testing the brakes.
So yeah, how you get out of there is just say you're parking.
Right.
Security.
So, with that said,
I mean, we just need to change things up. That's it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 5
Well,
months.
technically, how
Now you see, like,
we operate though.
no, I just want to say, bring something up though. You see, like, how they
Yeah.
go in and they're charging him and stuff like that. It's the same way they could do for any of us.
Yeah. Thank you for
Any
saving
of
my
us.
ass.
I mean, I'm serious. Like,
So you're
all
gonna
jokes
stay with
aside.
the motor pants and motor boots, or are you gonna change those too?
I don't have any money. That's the next thing we're going to talk about. I literally am negative $2,000 for some reason in
I'll
my
work
account.
for 2 months free.
Not only am I negative $2,000 in my account, but the gas cards are still deactivated because the money was used illegally. I'm
So-
working on it. I got to figure it out. I got to figure out how to get the tow truck out of the tow yard right now. I have no money.
Me neither.
They took
How
my
do you-
credit
They took
cards.
the tow truck?
Yeah, they impounded it.
He said he was driving it.
So my thing is,
When they arrest you,
Yeah, yeah.
they
I guess they
impound.
impounded it,
Yeah.
I didn't
you
think of
think she
that.
could be helping? Because she knows a lot.
No,
She knows
she's
a
not.
lot.
Because
Oh.
you want to know
Yes.
what? This is how I know she's not helping.
She doesn't even know what's going on, does she?
No, she does.
She called me the day you got arrested.
I know, because she saw it on the fucking bond paperwork.
Oh, I forgot she's doing that bond shit.
So listen, I know for a fact she's not, because not that I hate her right now, but Corporal Ramsey went to my house and talked to my wife and told him a bunch of stuff about Jessica, saying that I'm still sleeping with her and all this and all that.
Boy, he has got.
Yeah, but how do you know? I mean, no offense. She
Right.
fucked you over, and she still is fucking you over, from my understanding, from what you told me. How do you know that this is not just a scheme from her end?
What
She's
can
in the office.
Okay, but here's
She
the thing.
knows a lot.
What
She's
can
your
she say?
she's
Yeah,
your
but what
HR.
what can she say? What can she say?
What can she not say? That's the real question, Jay. She ran your business for you
Yeah, but
while
she
you were
doesn't.
gone.
She doesn't know.
She knows the ins and outs. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, but she doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just leave it at that. How is all this information scattered around?
Somebody else is telling you.
I don't even think the
You
person.
look like a park ranger.
Yeah, I just noticed you do look a little recreations officer. Anyways, no, but all jokes aside though, I mean, you gotta be careful what you tell her.
I don't
I'm
tell
gonna
her.
just
Here's the
say
thing.
that.
That's the other thing is I know you guys think, and so does my
contact
wife.
with her.
I don't have contact with her. I haven't
don't-
talked to her in fucking like 8 months.
Remember, last time you talked to her was when she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I'm about to call you by your real name.
Okay.
Jeremy, stop fucking bullshitting.
What are you talking about?
Okay, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real.
Keep it real.
Okay, you just told me the other day that you spoke to her.
About the car.
Okay, so don't say 8
Yeah, but
months.
it's not. Yeah, but it's not about business. It's not about us. It's not about dating.
Yeah, but you don't know.
It's not about the company.
Dude, listen, just because you put your dick in her doesn't mean anything. That bitch could still turn around on you and fuck you over in the ass.
The only thing I'm saying is
She's already fucking you over.
he has a point that she probably knows a lot more than you think she does.
These people know too much.
What have you? I won't ask you what. Did you keep stuff from her that you did not want her to know about the business, or did she have access to everything?
No, there's a lot of things she doesn't know.
Okay.
There's a lot of things.
But he has a very valid point saying doesn't mean she doesn't know a lot of shit.
Right.
Whatever.
Would she use it? Would she not? If
That's
she's-
debatable.
If she's vindictive enough,
And it seems like she is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. I don't know how you guys feel, but my personal opinion,
I kind of got.
I feel like
she could be very.
she's hammering you. I mean, with a lot of things. What are you
She's
telling
like
me?
elbow deep. in
I
your
hate to
mouth.
get personal, but I feel like she's just hammering you. And she's kind of ruining your life. I mean,
Well, I
to
don't
be
know if
honest
she's
with you, she's
doing it now,
ruining a
but
lot of shit in your life. But I'm
If
just...
that's the case, why would she call? Because she called me and told me to get in contact with Ryan about getting you bonded out.
Playing the
and
good
use your-
guy.
I mean,
Did
yeah.
you
Is she
not
that?
just say, like,
Is she that smart though?
Yeah, but when she,
Yeah, but-
Honestly, if someone
She
else
also-
I don't know why I'm worried about this.
She's literally in the
or
office.
concerned, but call
Yeah,
Ryan
I mean, it
and let
could
her
be.
She
know.
called me. I said,
You know?
what's going
Takes
on?
a lot of.
She
lot
said,
of pre-thought.
oh, nothing. Never mind. Figure it out. Bye. I said, oh, okay. Literally, that was the conversation and hung up. So I'm like, what? I'm like, it just didn't make sense to me.
That you've
And then,
been around for a while now. Look at the sticker on the back.
Got a out-of-state tag.
I got a phone call from my ex-wife because it hit the news.
I mean, it hit
You
everyone.
talked to your ex-wife?
I'll bet you guys excited as fuck.
She talked to Rachel.
No, this went around, Star. This was big.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's going to make our job more difficult.
So,
But at the end of the day, the funeral homes don't care.
this is our business.
Right. So we need to keep our shit
It's a
together.
good thing you made those bonds with them.
Right.
I mean,
We
you
have
just
to
need to keep.
figure out.
You just need to keep your circle close.
Well, then come here, baby.
I mean,
Grabbed your dick earlier.
it's cold. You ain't gonna find it, like I told you. But anyway, I mean, like
It's
keep.
cold, but it's right here, baby.
It's cold for me. Anyways, no, but all jokes aside, though, I mean, like, just you gotta be careful with the information that gets out
I agree.
to new employees. The way we train.
Especially new employees.
I mean, yeah,
No,
don't hire. Try not to hire anybody. I mean, for me,
Listen. I would not get anyone.
I don't even think somebody's gonna apply for us. To be honest with you, right?
All right.
I mean,
be
I
honest
have
with
friends
you.
with motorcycle.
It's gonna take a while.
Listen, I have friends with motorcycle endorsements that have been
I
asking
need
me
you
for
to
a
do your
while
best to stay with
join,
us.
and I'm like,
Come on,
Right
man.
now, I can't.
Come on,
Like, if I
Ken.
want to keep my marriage, like, no. When I left for this, she was. Ugh.
she's like, you better.
I made the
come here.
mistake of saying what I was gonna when she heard our conversation. She goes, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, she got
I
your
said,
location.
I told him
She
I'd
said
help him
more.
out on this part.
Honestly, that's the reason why I haven't brought really any friends, because of the fact, like, I've met these people this year. I don't really know them that well. I wouldn't bring them in. They're fucking kids.
I mean, it is what it is right now at this point. I mean, we just gotta change things up. That's it. I mean, like you said, it's just we gotta
See, what
do
didn't help
things
was
different.
My sister talked to my sister. My sister called my. Oh my God!
Your
My sister
wife.
called Kate first, and
yeah,
those
I woke up at 6 a.m.
You know,
phone
here's the
calls,
thing.
And I was like, what the fuck's going on?
They're bashing me on the news because they have nothing else.
exactly.
My thing is, they're bashing you with shit from
They're
over
making.
a decade
They're
ago. They're not
making.
even telling the
He
details
said
of the situation.
he was going to take him down. Well, this is a tool to do that.
No,
The majority
Ellen,
of
you
the
still up,
footage-
right?
Yeah, the majority of the footage that was on the
Ellen's still
website
up.
was
I
not
just don't know who this
Orange
is
County.
calling me.
It was not Orange County.
No.
What do you mean?
Answer it.
No, no.
They showed the Corvette thing that we did, which is Volusia County. They showed
95 being shut down.
Yeah, 95 is being shut down, but there's a lot of it.
Well, whose body camera was
Splitting
that?
traffic when
Jay's.
we were on.
Oh. Whose body camera is that?
Somebody's.
Somebody.
we know.
Somebody.
Somebody. They showed a motor splitting traffic on a 2-lane in
Osceola County.
Osceola County.
Right.
I didn't see
Who was that? Asa?
Somebody we know.
somebody.
You know you want to say it. I know you already said it, so.
I saw a motor splitting traffic on a 2-lane road.
Yeah, but we already saw the videos.
So-
What's your point?
but
We get it. It's illegal.
There's very little Orange County, is what I'm saying.
I think
There's
I have
very
Lego.
little
I can
Orange
download
County
it, bro.
because that camera wasn't.
You said that was the camera from when they arrested you in Windermere.
Right.
Yeah,
So that was all on his.
Yeah.
that
But there
all on
was
his
in the
thing.
raw video that I told you guys about that's hard to find. It did say Orange County Sector 45. Where's that at?
45.
Oh, you saw that. You saw the raw
Orange
video.
County.
Wait.
I can't find that video anymore.
What?
It was on the website.
Yeah, it's on the WFTV.
Well, hi, wait, what? Sector what? What happened?
Sector 45.
What the hell is that?
It just said Orange County Sector 45, and then it showed a motorcycle racing down the road.
Where is that at, though?
That's what I'm asking.
It was Metro?
WFTV, it's part of
No, where is Sector 45? I've never.
Well,
Part
my,
two or part
Well,
three?
counties are divided up in sectors, but I don't know where 45 is at.
oh no, that's in Sector 4. So that means it had to be in Sector 4 then. If it's 45, that means no, it's OBT area then.
It said 45.
OBT, yeah, it's OBT in Sand Lake area.
And
then.
that was where they showed the construction part. When it
Because
said 45, that was splitting the lanes.
44
with the big truck coming.
Oh, that's Orange Avenue going into Osceola.
Yeah, so that's OBT and Orange Avenue.
So that
That's-
was 40,
yeah,
okay.
that's 45.
Any of your guys' codes were? I've worked here for almost a year. I still don't know what any of this shit.
45's
So 44 is
Here's the
GBIs.
thing. But here's the thing. That's not Osceola County. It goes into Osceola County, but that's Orange County.
And that's what it said. Orange County Sector 45.
And they showed where whoever it was for in Daytona was saying pretty much they had no idea what was going on. They didn't know we were there. Which
No,
I,
the chief said that.
which
the chief
is a
said.
which is a bald head
Face
ass lie.
lie.
Because I can tell you right now, two individuals went up to the cops on motorcycles right there in Daytona.
Right.
It said, okay, and they shut certain things down.
Right.
So that is
And
a bald head ass
They
lie.
cut that out of the video. They don't show the motors are following Daytona Beach motors through 6 traffic lights that they take. And they say, when you leave our jurisdiction, you guys can go lights and sirens out of our jurisdiction.
And they didn't show that.
They didn't show that.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you the guys that talk to those motor officers sitting there at that track or that street, that's exactly what the conversation was. But they don't have that. And guess what? That is on the video also.
And you don't have any of that
sorry,
video
I feel
anymore.
It's cold.
Oh, that's
I know.
Cover up my butt.
Yeah, that is a. Because when I seen the news last night,
Oh, you
I
got
was like, that is
guys
bald
right
head
here.
ass lie.
Well, I saw a couple
It was two
things.
individuals that went up
who's
there
three?
out the gate and talked
could take
to
this
those
separately,
motor
though.
officers.
Right. And
No
they
problem.
said, we know you guys were coming. You guys do what you do. We'll do what we do, but just wait, ride behind us until you get out of our jurisdiction. And then they said,
But
and
we
FHP already knows that you guys will be going on to 95.
So you know how they're using
You saw the new
evidence
report from last
and
night
they're
or this
cutting
morning
it and they're
from
using it against
FHP?
us? We have our own evidence.
Yeah, FHP gave them
No,
all,
they'll take it away.
gave them your accident
They got his hard
reports,
drive.
It's on his computer.
everything.
Some of it.
that's there?
Yeah, it was
I
just
know
on the.
for
It was
a lot
all
of
this
it.
morning. When I told you I woke up this morning, I got a notification.
What does it say?
It's something about FHP. They were live at FHP this morning. That they gave they gave them all your accident records.
Who's they?
FHP gave the news.
Oh, gave the news.
Yeah, gave
illegal, though.
all the accident records.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's public records.
Public record.
Everything. I
Why do you
mean,
have to
since
give it to them?
they dated back from like a long time ago.
But the
I don't know.
Not correct.
thing
You
is-
got in when you're 17.
The thing is, the only
They were
best of
talking
my
though.
knowledge, the only accident reports that they have involve us, not anybody in our estimate.
Yeah, but they were showing though how they were
that's-
cited, like you were cited, and this, that, and the third.
My
and
thing is, okay,
blah, blah, blah.
they are
I mean,
using their
look at
video
that.
evidence, cutting it to make it us look bad. Why don't
yeah.
we publish ours?
We don't have any right now.
On his computer, why don't we just publish ours on the website? We
No
literally,
computer.
don't you have body camera footage?
Nah, no. We ain't got none of that.
That shit on Jay's computer. And they
what I was
seized that
telling
shit.
Yeah, we ain't got none of that.
I gotta be careful with you.
Are you serious? Because we can post it on our website to prove our
We don't have a
side.
website.
We don't have a website.
We have a web page. We don't have a website.
Yeah, so anybody could basically just put their dick
And
pics
the
on
problem
it. And just,
is, again, as much as I hate to bring it up,
I was just saying, because if we can
if
cushion ourselves to the public eye.
if you over defend yourself, you look guilty. It's actually better to stay quiet.
That's what everyone's telling me. I got yelled at by my lawyer for talking to the news at the jail. Because they were all sitting there, and there was 3 cops in the lobby laughing and chuckling, snickering.
So we can't.
And I was like, oh, so you guys aren't going to do anything? They're like, do what? So I was like, okay, motherfucker. And that's what I said. I walked out, threw the door open. I said, are you guys ready? And he looked at me and he's like,
Yeah, I saw you in the video go like this.
yeah. So let's get everybody together. Come on, let's go.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh yeah.
oh, I saw that one. That's when you were getting out the jail.
He's chatty.
You're bold.
I was like, let's get everyone.
And you're like, and I know you recording this.
Yeah, you did. You said
No,
that.
it's just my point is they're using stuff and making it look like we're shitty. Why don't we use the stuff that they're cutting out that we're actual our job and prove to the public eye that we're not this kind of like fucking asshole that they're
Yeah,
trying to
but
make
right
us.
now you realize we have the community against us. Like I told him, the community everywhere. Look on the comments on all the news pages. Look at Facebook. Look at Instagram. Look on Twitter. It's everywhere, and people are commenting on it,
I've never been
saying, "I seen these guys.
We're in a bad place.
I didn't realize that this was illegal. This, that, and the third. How can an owner who's a registered SO do this, do that? Probably all of the employees are SO. I mean,
What's an SO?
Sex offender.
it goes on and on and on. So right
They
now,
played their hand well.
guess
been a part of
what?
something
Guess what?
viral.
Right now, when we do the escort, we're gonna get zero respect.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But here's
Zero.
the thing.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Here's
Get
the thing.
prepared.
I'll tell you right now. If we just disappear
Say it again.
and stop working,
Well, you're gonna put yourself in a deeper hole.
It'll look worse.
You better
It will
start
look
working at
worse.
McDonald's.
It will look like we don't. Yeah.
Yes.
It will look
They pay like
worse.
$15 an hour.
Listen. Seriously, if we quit or we stop working, it will look worse like we were doing what they're saying. Yeah. And the cops will believe they were right and they won.
This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry, I don't know how to comprehend this shit.
So
It's all a tactical. It's all a tactical.
if we
thing.
go out there, we change our shirts. Okay, we'll change our shirts since you're complaining about our shirts.
I'm not.
We'll wear our yellow shirts. Let's go to work.
And that
It made me
actually
look
might
tan
work
anyways.
because on the news it says, and he wore his police-like pants and his gray police-like shirt.
So
Well, okay,
that's
we
literally
made it
every
go.
security agency.
I agree with you.
ever.
Look at his shirt that he came out in.
No, I'm just saying that's literally every
You drink one,
agency
babe?
that has to do with anything along the lines of this. Curtis, they even wear shit like that, don't they?
Well, yes
But they
and
wear
no.
traffic vests,
They've
yeah.
got traffic vests on,
And they direct traffic.
and
You know
They
what?
don't wear gun belts.
they don't wear belts.
Some of them
What?
wear, they have 38.
They wear they wear the honor guard thing, the honor guard Canadian thing.
Nah.
They're not allowed to, from what I heard.
I seen one time a guy.
I'm just telling you what I heard.
Oh,
Only
that's what I saw.
allowed to wear the same thing as the RCMP, which is a gun and one cup
Yeah, I
case in the back.
I didn't even hear
saw
that.
One cup case in the back and a gun if they're a G.
What's the point of Curtis using cuffs if
It's the RCMP look, the Royal Canadian Mounted
They can use
Police.
cuffs because they're security. They patrol properties.
but
They can
still-
actually detain people.
So,
Oh, beat your ass.
anyways, so
Anyway,
that's where we're at. I mean, Alan's good. We need to find out. Somebody needs to talk to Apopka to make sure she's still good.
I'm sure she's good as long as Alan's good.
Spaz is
I mean,
good. She told me
I mean,
last
the
night
last-
she's
She just
fine.
told me
She'll-
she's good.
She's gonna come
You
back.
good?
I'm good. I mean, right
good?
now.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was a little. Well, I can't tell my mom, but I already told her I was bringing back the
How
uniform.
old are you?
Sorry, but
My
mom-
family.
mom-
Hey, I got family in law enforcement. Hello, you do realize that, right?
Aren't you almost close to being in law enforcement?
I was close. I was close, but now that Metro State's by my resume, I got to delete all that shit.
All right, so
There goes your.
the next thing is
So my career, I'm gonna be fucking McDonald's supervisor.
and that's it.
Like one.
The only thing is
Dracula.
honestly, I have no money, so payment's gonna have to wait this week. If you can't do that and you can't understand that, I understand.
I'll work 2 months for you.
Anyone that's willing to donate money right now, I'll write you a loan and I'll borrow it and pay you back.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's gas to get them home.
Thank you.
I got some money.
I got $10 I can probably give you.
Seriously,
CashApp or
if anyone, I don't have any phone, so if anyone wants to loan a little money, Alan, I know you're sitting on blocks, bro, stacks. You want
Yeah.
I wasn't on this phone because I have her phone number.
He got money.
other phone?
Alan got money.
So
ASAP got money too.
anyone else that wants
He worked with the feds.
anyone that wants to loan a little bit of money, you know, if you
wanna
put
go get food?
$5 in the car or something, just give me a couple of weeks to get out of this hole, and then we'll be fine. We just got to
And
get
I'll
out.
just let you know in a couple of weeks.
couple
Did
weeks.
they take the router?
I'll let you know in a couple of weeks about our thing.
Yes, payment plan.
Well, I'm not going to take everything you owe me out in one
Why
lump.
don't
I'm
you
gonna-
loan me $1,000? Loan
Hey,
me
don't
money.
you got $1,000?
Right?
Why don't you sell a couple bikes and like?
Yeah.
Why don't you start selling a couple of things?
We're going to.
Someone messaged about the Kawasaki. He lives in Orlando and wants to buy it, but he wants the fenders, the rendering, or some shit
Give
like
him
that.
everything. You don't
Tell
give
him
a
he's got to
fuck.
pay for it though.
Yeah, he said to use PayPal, and I messaged back, and I put
Yeah,
yes.
can't use
No?
PayPal.
Okay, never mind. Then.
Nope.
Why can't
Tell
we
him
just cash it to you?
or money order. PayPal.
Even money orders, you got to be careful.
Yeah, even money orders.
If you need to sell a
PayPal,
car, sell them Impala.
the PayPal they can turn it around and say it's fraud.
So what did they take from the office? The computer and all that?
Just the computer and the body.
we need to sell
cameras.
that router. Remember the router you put
So you got no cameras
Sell that.
now.
They took the
All
camera
the,
too?
the vehicles are sitting
So wait,
ducks
these
right
come in
now.
there and screwed everything?
No, the body cameras. The body.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they didn't take the helmet cameras.
I got my GoPro.
Yeah, I got my body cameras.
I got my GoPro, so I can use
If I had
my.
known that, I should
That's my personal GoPro.
You know how
brought my camera and
You know how
did it.
Kissimmee wears that little box thingy? They're at like CVS for like $15.
You guys aren't understanding.
They ain't got no money.
I have no
I'm
money.
saying
We
we
got
can
$20 now.
buy our own.
You know, now here's the interesting thing. They
You
didn't
don't
need
have
to
to do
take
it
the
all.
camera. They could have just taken the car, but they took the camera.
Right.
So that's stopping us from being liable for
Cameras
ourselves.
don't store anything.
Right.
They could have taken the cards out and left the cameras.
They took the cameras so that we can't use
Jesus
them.
Christ.
Because you're looking at what, $1,500? No, shit, $2,000 worth of cameras, if not more.
Right.
That's just the helmet cameras. I don't know what the body cameras cost.
Go ahead, sorry. Sorry about that.
I'm good. I have a girlfriend. I'm wearing her hoodie. Stop.
All right. Well, that's really it. I
You
mean,
want to go get food? I'll buy.
I mean,
I just got paid today.
I'm gonna go into the Florida Mall then.
For what?
We go get some food.
$10.
I need to go to Starbucks. I haven't had
There's a Starbucks in there. Let's go in there.
Let me go grab my wallet.
All right, let's go.
Let's go to the Florida Mall.
Can we park closer?
I gotta go find
Yeah,
some
I'm gonna pick up my
winter
dog.
clothes.
Can we like look at my car because
Because I gotta go to the the office now actually, and talk to them and make sure that they.